Hello friends, welcome to Code Crush Coding. In this video, we are going to learn about instance method reference. So we have already covered the topic of method reference and static method reference. Basically, method reference is used to refer the method of a functional interface. And inside a functional interface, we have a single abstract method. So to refer to the method of functional interface, we use method references. In the previous video, we have learned about static method reference. That link is already provided in the description. In this video, we are going to learn about instance method reference. In instance method reference, an instance method reference refers to a method of a specific instance of a class. As in the static method reference, we were referring the static methods, right? That is at a class level. But in instance method reference, we are referring to the method of a specific instance of a class. You need an instance of the class to use this type of method references. If you remember, in static method references, we were directly using class name, but here we are going to use the instance name and then the instance method name. In static method, we were using class name and then the static method name. But here we need to make use of instance method name as this is a instance method reference. Now let's see in the demo how to achieve the instance method reference. So here I have a class called demo. Inside this class, I have one main method and I have created one functional interface. So basically I have created one interface. The name of interface is sayable. Inside this interface, I have one single abstract method called say. So this is our functional interface because any interface that contains a single abstract method is a functional interface. So we are going to refer this particular method using an instance method reference. Now inside this class, I will create one method. I will say a public void. Let's say the name is instance demo. You can provide any name. I will say here instance demo. And inside this method, I will print one message. We'll say inside instance method. This is the message we are going to print. Basically, this is the implementation of our instance demo method. And now inside the main method, now I'm going to refer the functional interface that we have created. So interface name is sayable. So I will say here sayable. And now I will create the instance of it. Let's say obj. And I'm going to refer it. If it was a static method, then I can directly make use of class name, which is demo, and then the method name. But as this is not a static method, right? So before that, what we need to do, we need to create instance of it because you need an instance of the class to use that instance method reference. So you need to create first instance. So let's create instance of this demo class first. So I will say here demo. The instance is d is equal to new demo. Now we have created the instance of demo class, right? And now with the help of this instance, we can say d and then we can provide here method reference symbol and we can have the instance method name, right? Because we need to provide instance, then instance method name. So I will say here name is instance demo. That's it. Here we have provided the method reference and now with this particular reference of our interface obj, we can call the method say because that is a method which is available inside our functional interface. If I save and run this code, see we are able to get the output as inside instance method. Here you can see we are calling the say method, right? And say is an abstract method. We didn't provide any implementation for it, but we have referenced that particular method to the instance method. So whatever logic we have provided for instance method, that will be implemented for the say method. So that's why when we are calling the say method, we are getting the message as inside instance method. Now we will see another example. What we have seen, we have created our own functional interface, right? But now we will use predefined functional interface and then we will see the output. Now here, instead of void, I will say int because I want my method now to return the integer value and it will accept one integer, let's say x. And now instead of printing, we will return the integer value return x into. Basically, whatever input we get or whatever parameter we have here, we will return double of it. We will multiply it with 2 and it will be returned. Now, we don't want to call this sayable. I will comment this part because we are going to use a predefined functional interface, and the predefined function interface that we are going to use is function. So function is from java.util function. It will take one input argument and it will return one result. So basically it will take one input and it will return one result. So we need to provide a data type for it. So it will take integer as an input, integer, and it will also return the integer here. Let's say name is f1, and then we will refer to the instance method. So we will say a d, which is our instance of this class demo, and then the method reference and the method name, which is instance demo. And now we will call the method here. In similar way, we have this functional interface sayable, which has the instance obj. Now we have this interface function, which has the instance as f1, and with this obj here we had called the say method because sayable method has say method, right? Now in the same way we will call here the method of function interface. So as this is a predefined function interface, it has a method called apply. So here you could see we have a method called apply. I will say apply, and this is expecting one integer value. So I will pass here 5, and now if I run this code, let's see the output. Okay, we are just returning it, right? We need to print it also. So I will pass this statement inside a sysout f1 dot apply 5, and now save, run the code. See, we are getting here 10. So what is happening here? This is a functional interface called a function. Inside this function method, we have a apply method, and this particular method is being referred to the instance demo now. So inside this instance demo, we have this logic of returning the double of a number. So whatever value you pass here, you will get double of it. If I pass here 10, you will get the output as 20. So in this way, you can achieve the instance method reference.